Peace, love, wholeness, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you. So go ahead and receive it as it resonates. If it don't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. Come on, and my divine love chosen, and receive these blessings and messages of awareness. Gratitude. What needs to be illuminated for my divine love chosen at this time? I've been picking up on a lot of uploads, to be honest. But I'm a busy mama. Okay. Let's see what needs to be illuminated in the here and now. We got soul forgiveness coming out first. We got surrender coming out next. Patience coming out in reverse. Okay. Divine love chosen, I feel like you are in this energy of leveling up through these seasons, okay? And there are people in your energy that is, you know, trying to manifest you back into their lives. This could be family, friends, or past lovers, okay? Karmic family, friends, or past loves, okay? There could also be an energy of, like, I feel like you're in this energy, divine love chosen, where you are surrendering. You have surrendered, right? You listen to the divine most high. You have been guided, you know, when to walk away from certain people in your life, okay? And spirit is like, somebody's in that energy, they want to hold your hand now. You're in this wholeness, oneness energy, one with all that there is. Stay rooted in your soul's purpose, okay? There could have been people in the energy who was really intimidated by your light, right? Intimidated by just who you are, your presence, your energy, how you show up, and how you feel guided to. And there could have been people in the energy who felt like they wanted to dub you because they felt like, oh, they didn't need you, right? They wanted to try to dub you, right? Little girl you or little man you. They was trying to size you up based off of, you know, the social media shit and the externals and whatchamacallit, the materials and things like that. That plus also your truth, you being in your truth, intimidates them, makes them feel some type of way. But there was an energy where I feel like when you have released this person, you was in an energy of understanding, right? You're in this energy, divine love chosen. You align with people, you align with beautiful people online through these social medias. You've been learning your lessons as well through it. But when you do, you know, I feel like now you're more so in an energy of needing to learn your lessons about pouring into you and not, you know, pouring so much into other people. But I say all that to say this, right? Because we got stole from you at the bottom of the deck. You are in an energy, or you have been in an energy where, you know, you would align with certain people and you would show support, right? You would tap in and show support to whatever they are co-creating, or whatever, you know, however they show up. But there's, you know, these people was more so in the energy of trying to withhold from you, or feeling like you were undeserving, or trying to make you feel rejected, trying to make you feel undeserving of that mutual reciprocation or mutual support. There's people in the energy who would intentionally withhold from you, right? And I feel like specifically there's somebody in your energy that you did have like a deep soul connection with, a soul tie with, and they felt like they didn't need you. They felt like that they could go on without you, right? And then intentionally went to try to go pour into other relationships, or was intentionally in the energy trying to dim you, right? Trying to suppress the blessing that you were to their life. And I feel like, you know, this is just now coming back up, but I feel like, you know, you just been in the energy, you released this person, right? You were able to walk away with understanding, with grace, and they've been in the energy trying to convince themselves real bad that they didn't need you, that they made the right decision by pushing you away, or, you know, opening the door for you to leave, right? And yeah. And when you left divine love chosen, these people, if it's multiple people, it could be multiple people, things started to get turbulent for them. Things started to get a little bit chaotic for them. Okay, somebody's in the energy like they're trying to be your only one now. Things could have got chaotic for them, and they could have been in the energy going hard to try to stay above water, is what I'm hearing. And what are you trying to say, Spirit? It's almost giving, like, I'm not even trying to like let's cut right to the point. Okay, I'm not even trying to walk around, you know, tiptoe around the energy. But also just to be mindful, because I feel like this energy is a gentle being who is just who just really misjudged you, right? And who really just how do I say it? It's almost given, right? Mind you, I've been picking up on a lot of uploads, so let's get it, okay? You're in this courageous energy, all right? You're not forcing yourself to be in spaces that don't appreciate you. You're not forcing yourself to be. That's not who you are, Divine Love Chosen. And it's almost given like I'm picking up the spiritual people, right, that you've aligned with through the medias, the holier than thou type of folks. Okay. We also got slow and steady wins the race. Okay. So somebody could be feeling like somebody could be in this on go energy, trying to convince themselves that they don't need you, that they never needed you, trying to convince themselves like that the reason, trying to convince themselves that you are not who you are, and your light has nothing to do with what with what they, how do I say it, with what they're, how do I say it? I'm seeing charts now, like charts, number charts, where the thing starts going down. Okay, ever since you left, ever since you walked away. And Spirit wants me to read from the Bible. But what am I trying to say? Yeah, you live a balanced life. You're not just all love and light. You are bliss and fire too. And you have that deeper understanding. Okay. Ooh, my bad. But I feel like, they could have been intimidated by your fire. Okay, your heat. They couldn't take the heat. And then it's almost given. It's like folks is in an energy, really, really trying to convince themselves that you fumbled them, right? Really trying to convince themselves that you fumbled them, when really, no, they did not. Imagine praying to God, right? Swearing up and down, and these is a few people swearing up and down and praying to God every day, while going through these turbulent ups and downs, trying to perpetrate all love and light on the media, and not really living in your authentic energy. I wouldn't say living in your authentic energy, but more so showing up in their authentic energy. So when you show up in your authentic energy, your balance, it disturbs these holier than thou folks, right? And imagine, these folks is in the energy praying to God day in and day out, and they fumble the blessing that is God, right? Which is you, which is me. Just to be real clear and real transparent. And then trying to convince themselves that you fumbled them, right? When you was the one who entered in their life, and it's not even like you entered in their life, y'all both aligned in divine time. But you was willing, you showed support, you was willing to follow them, you was willing to subscribe and support their business, right? But they were so in the energy determined and unwilling to support you. Determined. But at the same time, holding on to your energy, watching your energy, going hard, low key, watching your energy, or trying to dim your resilience, or trying to dim your light. And then want to turn around in the same hand and pray to God. Right? These is people who feel like you fumbled them by walking away from them. But no, they fumbled you by not showing you support, by not surrendering their ego and showing you that reciprocation and that support. They made the decision to remove the light from their life, and then try to replace it with a light that wasn't as bright as yours. and then try to parade it around thinking that it was going to affect you or move you, and then upset. You know, I feel like this person is genuine in their remorse, genuine in trying to find understanding. But I feel like they're also in denial about how they treated you. Heavily in denial about how they treated you. Heavily in denial because they don't want to accept that you are who you are. Which they don't got to, because my purpose is mine. My journey is mine. And it's not to be, it's not for me to be out here convincing folks of it either. But as I say that, let's pull from the Bible. Gratitude. Let's see. Okay, Psalm 70, David's urgent plea. Make haste, O God, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backward and put to confusion that desire my hurt. Let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, Aha, aha. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. And let such as love thy salvation say continually, Let God be magnified. But I am poor and needy. Make haste unto me, O God. Thou art my help and my deliverer, O Lord. Make no tarrying. I feel like this is the energy that they're in, Divine Love Chosen. This is the energy that they're in. They are consistently and persistently calling on your soul, calling on your spirit. Persistently and consistently praying to the Lord. But then in the same hand, was in this energy desiring to see you hurt, desiring to see you outcasted, desiring to see you be the one who is exiled. Whole time you hold that power. Whole time I hold that power, and my Divine Love Chosen that understands the surrendering of ego and being rooted in love, being rooted in reciprocal support and understanding, right? But yeah, so there's people in the energy, they're confused, right? God said, oh, okay, you're gonna pray to God and then betray God, and okay. So don't wonder why you're confused. Trust your intuition, because these holier than thou folks, they still receiving major signs and synchronicities from the divine most high. Trust your intuitions. Don't be confused. I'm not confused at all. I know who I am. Okay? But there's these people, people in the energy, the spiritual community, who, felt like they was too big. You was too small to sit with them. Now I'm thinking about this book, The God of Small Things. What is that? I just had it in here. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Alright. It's probably not in here. It's probably in my bookshelf. But yeah, they didn't want to magnify God. I said God. My bad. They didn't want to magnify God. Okay, they didn't want you to they don't want to it's like they don't. Here's my thing, these people is just real life confused. But they don't want to glorify God, they don't want to magnify God, but at the same time they want to they're hoping and wishing and praying, and those who have deep faith, and those who knows what's to come, those who have true faith and knows what it is, right? At the same time want to rush God, at the same time want to rush the Lord, at the same time want to is impatient, right? For the at the same time is impatient. But then they come into alignment with that person, and then they don't want to magnify them, because they let their ego, their jealousy, their envy get to them. Then they start living their lives contradicting themselves. Yes, you can be holier than thou. You could know all of the yoga stretches that there is to know. You can be the most flexible person in the world. You can be the most vegan person in the world. You could be raw vegan for 10 years, 11 years, 20 years straight. But when you align with people and you decide to treat people less than the next person, or mistreat people, or let your ego get in the way, I mean, listen, it is what it is, right? They're thinking about you, Divine Love Chosen. They're thinking about me. They're thinking about you. Okay? And all of those that support and subscribe, that is protected by this divine love force. Okay? So yeah, that's the energy. That's the energy that is given. Okay? They want to try to say, you're poor and needy, or they want to try to put you down, or come up with any old excuse as to why they feel that they went hard trying to try to be in this mean girl energy or mean boy energy. She can't sit with us. She can't get with us. She can't sit with us. And then got the nerve to try to, and it, mind you, it's multiple of people. in the community, and then got the nerve to try to feel some type of way when you illuminate the truth, and you know you're in this guarded energy, speaking that real shit in this guarded energy. Then want to try to point the finger at you, trying to say, you know, you're the mean one. No, I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself against a bunch of hating ass wenches that steady watching me and is on my body. But I wonder why though. Okay, I don't wonder too much because I already know what it is. Okay, they wonder why. They wondering. These is people who go hard, right? Who go hard behind these propagandas and these illusions. These is people who feel like you're not good enough because you are showing up the way that you're showing up. You're not in this capitalistic mindset. You're not. You're deeply rooted with your ancestors. These is people who feel some type of way because you're not folding too much to the propagandas, or you. These is people who feel some type of way because you're at your turtle pace. These is people who watch you, right, heal off your energy and your truth, try to dub you at the same time, day in and day out, trying to pray to God, day in and day out, you know, going on there, so using their social media platforms to talk about God and to talk about to fulfill their own ego with your energy, essentially. But yeah, you should know, Divine Love Chosen, through this full moon, these people are still pulling on your energy. Listen, I'm off the clock. Okay, I'm not answering that phone call. But you don't even got a trip, Divine Love Chosen. You don't even got a trip. That's just a rundown of what's really going on in the energy. Okay? That's really what it is. What's going on in the energy. And yeah, you are very forgiving. You are very understanding. But at the same time, Divine Love Chosen, these people didn't appreciate your energy and what it does for them. And you're not about to be in the energy of hanging on their tail, right? They watching you. They know where to find you. They know who you are. You walked away because of them. So if they want you back in your life, all they can do is surrender. All they can do is show you genuine love and support. And if they don't want to do that, they don't get no parts. All their magic and all of their you know, all of their rituals and their magic and their veganism and their, you know, it's not going to work, right? To try to manipulate you back into their energy so that they can feed off of your energy and come up off of your energy while leaving your plate empty. It's not going down like that. It's not happening like that. That's not how that's not how we go. Okay? Just period. That's not how it works. Okay? Because Divine Love Chosen, you're only concerned about the genuine. You're only concerned about showing up for the genuine. Just period. Everybody else, listen. So it's up to the Most High. It's up to Mother Nature. Okay? Trust your intuition. Somebody's in their energy thinking about all the drama that they done created. against you. Mad unprovoked. It's like people see you and they confused about whether or not they want to give you love or not. Yeah. And they're going through tower moments because of the ways in which they try to sabotage you. The ways in which that they try to affect you subliminally. The ways in which that they try to affect you and break your spirit. Mad unprovoked. They're going through tower moments after tower moments. For the ways in which that they tried to betray you. They knew that you was the truth. But they just didn't want to illuminate you. They're not living in their truth. Okay? Somebody's heavily in their head. Clarify. Clarify this Eight of Swords. And you can feel them heavily. Like you can feel them. It could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And they could be in this energy where they want to heal. They want to heal. But they keep coming back to you and how they did you. And this person, I feel like this person in this energy, they are very resilient. Okay? So they're going to get through it. Okay? But at the end of the day, they have to face themselves. They have to face how they treated you and try to leave you in the shadows. But somebody wants to come in with this Knight of Cups energy. They could be guided to communicate with you. They could be guided to give some sort of reciprocation. It's not for you, Divine Love Chosen. It's for them. It's for their blessings to open back up. Yeah, they may be receiving, you know, blessings of their own that they can control. But there's some blockages in the energy. They're in regret. It's giving a bunch of holier-than-thou mean girls, right? That try to perpetrate all love and light energy. So when you step in the room with your authenticity, it disturbs them. Somebody's coming into a new perspective about how they tried to betray you. Seven of Swords. Virgo energy. How they try to celebrate putting you or trying to put you in this Seven of Swords energy. They could be coming to a new perspective now and regret. I'm about to finish this reading now. They could be stressed out. Yeah, they're stressed out over you. And the ways in which that they have tried to work against you. Like, please make it make sense. Because it don't make none. Not at all. They could be upset at, or they could feel some type of way or stressed out because you are so resilient. Oh yeah, they finna receive what they finna receive what they deserve. Okay, they could be stressed out about your happiness. Okay, they could be stressed out about their own family. They tried to betray you, and then the Divine Most High, God and Mother Nature, had to illuminate and knock down and tear down everything that they was trying to tear down for you. Okay? I'm about to finish this reading, y'all. Yeah, they could feel heartbroken or feel some type of way because they feel left out in the cold, but yet they wasn't, they was in the energy, they wasn't trying to support you. They wasn't trying to reciprocate that energy. They tried to dub your light. They tried to dub who you are. They tried to replace you with the light that's not as potent as yours, divine love chosen. They tried to replace you and glorify the replacement. And it didn't work out for them. So now they're in regret about how they did you. Also because the person that they're with recognizes that behavior as well, or recognizes that those intentions as well, to work against you, to come against you. But that's it. That's all I'm going to do for this reading, because Divine Love Chosen, you're in this energy. Stay focused, because you ain't convincing nobody of nothing. Okay? Stay focused. Your level up is here. You are rewarded. You get to celebrate now. Okay? You are rewarded. You get to celebrate. And everybody's going to have to watch you. They can keep watching you. Okay? But you have a big heart, and you could be thinking about letting them double back, or, you know, you could be even thinking about doubling back, okay? Trust your intuition about who you know, who you can let in to love you. And if they, you know, real enough, if they was really about it, they really wanted to receive the divine blessings, they would surrender their ego and support you. I hope that helps, Divine Love Chosen. I hope it resonates. If it do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. If you need a one-on-one reading, my email's in the description. If you feel called to donate to my business, my Cash App is there too. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.